Hello, welcome back. This is the garden tour video, and I do have my garden hat on because it was sunny earlier, and you gotta have a giant hat when your garden is in the sun all day. So, as promised, this is my June garden tour. Tomorrow is July, so I mean this is like the growth of my garden for a whole month, and it got pretty big. So I'm not gonna ramble. I'm gonna show you guys my garden. Yeah, I'm gonna stop being awkward. Let's go. Oh look, it's Calvin. Go and pee. Right, here's a little overview of the garden. Last time you all saw it, it was very small, but like I said, it has grown, and maybe we'll let Calvin in, maybe we won't. Calvin's going to the other side because he thinks that there's bunnies for him to get. So let's just start with the peppers. Let's just start with all the peppers that are getting just demolished by my cucumbers. This row right here, jalapenos. See if I can show you all. Have quite a few jalapenos going on these plants. They're doing super well. There is some jalapenos in that mix, but you know, cucumbers. It's my cucumber wall. This is the Ancho Grande pepper plant, which I've tried to grow these for the last 3 years, I think. This is the first year that I'm actually getting a pepper. This is a volunteer pepper plant that literally just came through my garden paper, and I'm letting it be because I don't know what it is, so I'm just gonna let it be and we'll figure it out. This is my chocolate, I think it's the Scorpion Chocolate Trinidad pepper plant. It's supposed to be extreme spicy. I don't think we have any actual peppers on it yet, but it is growing, so that's good. That is, I think, Santa Fe. That's California Wonder, which I think I actually do have some. It looks honestly like bell peppers. I guess that's probably what it is. It's bell peppers. But it's doing pretty well. We got quite a few in there. These two right here are Hungarian wax peppers. They are also doing very well. And behind me, I bought these from the grocery store. Not the grocery store. I think it was Home Depot. And I honestly don't know. I don't know what it is, but some kind of pepper. That's my banana pepper plant that is falling over because it is so consumed with peppers, of which I do need to pick. I mean, look how big these are. They're massive. But yeah, I do need to stake this up and pick these peppers. But in this garden bed, I have Amish paste. I do believe there is one growing somewhere. This plant, Cherokee Purple from my dad. This one, Amish paste, which we do have at least one growing. This one right here is also Amish paste. We have a couple little tomatoes growing. Yeah, look, there's some Amish pastes happening. And in my rain gauge, I pulled off a sucker from the Amish paste plant, and I literally put it in the rain gauge so it would grow roots for one of my friends who said she wanted one of these plants. So I literally am just growing roots, and hopefully when she plants it, it works. We're gonna move on to the cucumbers of which we do literally have a giant cucumber wall. These I think are the straight 8 cucumbers. They're doing super well in there. I've been pulling consistently, oh look, there's one right there. Consistently 5 to 6 cucumbers off of these plants every single day. This one I believe is the Boston pickling cucumber. There's one that really needs to be picked. They are the Boston pickling cucumber. I'm telling you, man, it has been amazing. I have pulled so many cucumbers off of it already, and it is growing tall. It's awesome. It's super awesome. And then behind me, we have more cucumbers. This one is called the Dar cucumber. It took a long time to actually take off, but it is finally doing stuff. It literally took so long that I planted a random pepper plant here, and it's like starting to climb the pepper plant. This is my Mamolo leaf basil. These leaves are giant. I mean, like that, they're huge leaves of basil. This is honestly like the best my basil has like ever done, and it smells so good. I'm so proud of it. So I just have that there. I believe that's another Dar cucumber plant, as well as that one. Another random pepper plant that I planted. That's some kind of flower. I don't even know what it is. It's a lot of help, but you know. Here is the giant crimson. I have, it looks like a couple in here growing. And I do stake all of my tomato plants up so I can like squeeze more into my garden beds. This is my like purple leaf basil. It smells exactly like regular basil. It's just purple. This I believe is Cherokee purple. We have quite a few growing on there. We're doing pretty well. This is another giant crimson. Again, doing pretty well there. This is the I don't remember, Sart. Let's see. Sart Willowies. I don't know, but they apparently will be purple and yellow, so I'm pretty pumped for that. They are doing pretty well, along with this one. This one's doing pretty well too. It's the same kind. More of my purple leaf basil. This tomato plant, I believe, is a beefsteak. I don't think there is a single tomato on it yet, but it is very tall. So there's that. And then if we move over here, we have more tomatoes, because as you can tell, that's what I like to grow. Right here, this is my blue creamberries tomato plant. I kind of just let it sprawl out because it's not been doing well ever since it got eaten by the bunnies. It's just like not been doing well, but it's doing well enough. I don't think I have any little tomatoes yet, but you know, it's trying. Let's see, this one I don't think has a single. It's the brown sugar tomato. I don't think it has a single tomato on it, but that's alright. This one, I think it might be Bonnie Best. Again, I don't think it has a single tomato on it. This one, let's see, Bonnie Best. It does have a tomato on it, but I think, oh no, there's another one. So that's where we are at the end of June. We don't have any tomatoes that look like they're going to be ripe soon, but we're getting there. This one, just like pulling beefsteak. This is a beefsteak. I do not think there's a single tomato on it. Again, it seems to be the theme with the beefsteaks, but that's all right. This one, I don't know. some Ozark pink. That's what it is. It looks like we have one little tomato right there growing off of it, so it's doing some things. There's Calvin. I will tell you guys the story of this garden bed in a second and why Calvin is like enamored. But this one right here, I do believe is another Cherokee purple. Yeah, Cherokee purple. I need to stake it up more because it's kind of falling over. But, you know. These, I have no idea. Aruga. I say I have no idea because I had to like replant a lot of these back when the rabbits ate them. But this one is doing so well. Like, it has like clusters of tomatoes that they're doing so well. I've never grown this one before, but maybe I will continue to because it's awesome. This one, I don't know what it is. Because I think I planted it. I bought it from the store and just planted it, and the label is gone. So we'll find out what it is, but it's also doing really well. So many little tomatoes on it. And this one is some kind of paste tomato. I don't think it's Amish paste, but it is some kind of like, it's not Roma and it's not San Marzano, but it is some kind of like paste tomato. So that is all of my tomato plants and all of my garden, almost. Over here, I had all of my garlic. I did pull my garlic out last week. I had some bok choy here, which I pulled some out. Here I have oregano, parsley, rosemary over there, and then we've got some Napa cabbage over here. And I'll just tell you guys why Calvin is like enamored with this. So let's see if I can show you all. We had some baby bunnies. They're gone now, but there were some baby bunnies that were living here, and Calvin found them, and Calvin has been like obsessed with this garden bed since he found them. And then we do have a fence that goes all around our garden, and it's pretty rabbit proof. So when the baby bunnies grew up, they were trapped in the garden, and Calvin had a heyday with them, but he did not kill them, he did not eat them, but he did have a heyday with the baby bunnies. So I literally grew everything in my garden, including rabbits. I will show you guys my grapes. I have some sad news about those, but I'll show you guys my grapes last, and then we'll just end it. And then I gotta go take my cucumbers out of my, oh yeah, I gotta go take my cucumbers out. I've been processing them. But I have some sad news about my grapevine. It did end up getting what is called black rot, which causes this to happen. It is a fungus, which you can see the leaves have, and I should have sprayed this whole thing in March when the buds of the leaves were coming out, and I did not, because I did not know about it. So a lot of my grapes are like pretty much ruined. They still look nice, but a lot of them are pretty much like ruined. Hopefully we do get some off of it, but yeah, so that's where my grapes are at. It's a little bit sad, but now I know for next year that I need to spray it, and we can prevent this whole thing from happening. So I think I filmed all of that in like one take, in one clip. So it's probably just a bunch of me rambling and Calvin being Calvin. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. The next video after this one, I think, might be some kind of cucumber canning recipe, maybe. It might also be apple pie, because this coming week is the 4th of July, and we are having some family over for 4th of July, and I'm gonna make an apple pie. I've never done that on my channel. I do have a really good apple pie recipe, but I've never done that on my channel. So you know, I'm not sure what the next video will be, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic day or night or whatever time of day it is for you. I hope you're having a really good one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!